Hello everyone, I'm Zyphian, the owner of Gilded.gg/TCG, an amazing TCG community that's built around helping others make TCGs, as well as talking about all things TCG. I'm going to be spilling all of my personal tricks in this video. Fun fact, I'm no artist and almost all of my cards have been made by others. I can manipulate images to look good if I had them made by an artist, but I need that created first, obviously. And that's really about it. This video will be showing you how to create a beautiful TCG without drawing anything yourself. An example would be Demi, as shown right here. This is my personal card game in which I did not draw anything on it whatsoever. It was all outsourced. Let's go ahead and jump in. The first thing you're going to need to do is create the back and front of your cards, the template itself. The borders and back pieces are what catches the eyes of people first. You could go into Photoshop and make this yourself, but we're watching a video about, you not being good at art. So if you're like me and you can't even draw stick figures, then drawing's gonna be hard. You have one of two options at this point. You can either find a pre-made card template that's available for commercial use, or you can commission it by someone else. If you're looking for a pre-made card template, then I've done the work for you and found around 13 options, all around $9 to $13 in price per piece. This site is called Graphic River, and it's going to be your friend for finding a ton of things you need throughout the development of your card game. Another great place is going to be Itch.io. They have a ton of other features which will be your second go-to friend for making a TCG without any artistic talent whatsoever. Both of these offer a wide variety of card backs at a cheap price, none of which being over $20. And most of them look absolutely stunning as well. If you go the commission route, then you will be looking at spending anywhere from $50 to $150 in a rough ballpark area. You may be able to find someone cheaper by haggling and negotiating, so that's entirely on you for that part. The best place to go for that though is DeviantArt forums. Here you can make a post asking exactly what you want and hope someone is willing to work for that price. There's going to be a lot of people who respond almost instantly. Most of them are bots and people that copy and paste on every single new forum post that comes out, but eventually you can still find amazing artists to choose from that are making exactly what you want. Fun fact, both the card itself and the artwork for Demi were found on DeviantArt forums. Okay, you found your card template. That's amazing. Now you can start looking for the artwork itself. There are two types of artwork you would need now: the background and the character/main image. The background you will have two options of making. You can either make it yourself by just throwing a gradient background on it. Games like Gen 1 Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, etc. did this, and some larger cards still do it. The background is just a filler and it doesn't need to stand out per se. However, you can also go to Graphic River and buy some backgrounds that look really nice and that stand out and showcase your game a lot more. The next step's going to be characters. The absolute best thing you can do for this is find an asset pack. This will most likely be the most expensive thing you will spend your money on. Depending on the artwork and style, it's best to get an entire pack as it's the same artist making the same thing. Graphic River has some really good ones, however most of them are spread out. Lava monsters being $9, toxic monsters being $9, water, earth, etc. all being $9. They look amazing, but the price can add up. You have two other options. You have Unity, which if you want a 3D model, the prices can span way beyond $500. You also have Itch.io, which has a lot of creature packs which are reasonably priced. I'm saying which a lot, I realized. You also can Google something like paid monster game packs or anything along those lines and search until you find what you're looking for. Itch.io does have a lot of good options. However, most of them are pixelated and or just pixel themed, so if you're not going for that, then you might not find the artwork that you want. However, don't knock it until you at least look. Finally, after all of that, you simply have to put it all together and make it match the gameplay of your game. I suggest doing any alterations in Photoshop or an alternative to that, and after that adding it into Cocktail so you can design hundreds to thousands of cards almost at the same time. Now you're pretty much done. You have your very own TCG without making any artwork yourself. You may have spent a little bit of money, but I promise you, the TCG is still your own design and it's probably amazing. It's probably everything you wanted. So I hope this helps out, and if so, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, whatever else you have to do on YouTube now, and thank y'all so much for watching.